Back at it. Hey, this thing starting to get like there's some crack in it. Yeah, Money Montgomery staying. Yeah, we stacking it. Hey, y'all. Hey, listen, welcome back, fam. Welcome back. We're going to break it in tight quickly here. Pack it up real nice and tight like a bologna sandwich. We bring another banger in quickly. Got us some good little information review. This is actually a clip on AMC. Ironic how it's always on the news, isn't it? But as everybody knows, we smashed earnings. We want to go do a quick little glance at what all improvements we came out. Obviously, as everybody saw, we actually have flashed red. Kind of want to keynote on something with that a chart just so everybody can see how ready this thing is to bustle and bomb. Do a quick little glance at some things with our XRP. That thought on that yacht money is going to be coming in quickly and swiftly. Like I said, guys, if you ain't on the boat, that's on you. You got too many examples, too many ways. If you're not holding your crypto on your own wallet, not your keys, not your crypto, you might learn a lesson. We don't hope it, but hey, I'm not playing around with this because like I tell you, this is the next best thing. This is better than sliced bread. If you don't have a cold storage, check out that Ballot Wallet. I got a review. Go click that description and get you 5% off this thing. But like I said, guys, you know I'm gonna have to drop that thing, don't you? Oh yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, let's get down to it. Let's get down to it. Let's get down with Varney and Co, baby.
Crowds are heading back to the theaters, but with the crowds comes some rather dubious, poor behavior, like talking loudly or taking pictures during the movie, or worse. Madison Alworth is at a movie theater which is cracking down on this stuff. All right, Madison, what exactly are they?
Damn! Miss Liz, you might have just got replaced.
So, Stuart, here at Alamo, they've trained their staff to give a one-time verbal warning. After that, you're out if you're still disruptive. Here's the thing, and this is a perfect example. They want people to come and take photos outside of the theater, as these folks just were. They're doing my job for me. Thank you, guys. They want people to do it outside of the theater. It drums up excitement,
nice put it
on social media. The problem is when you do it inside of the theater. So take a look at this tweet that Alamo put out, shaming one of their guests who took a photo during a movie. But when you look at that tweet, it has 11,000 likes. So there is definitely an appetite for this disruptive behavior. But for those that are in the movie, no appetite whatsoever. Those 11,000 people, they're strangers. What about your actual neighbors in the theater? We talked to some of those folks, those moviegoers. They say that we have just lost our movie manners.
It's rude. You should know common sense. We're here for a movie. Take the time. And it's not only for people, it's just for yourself as well. Like, respect your time. Like, enjoy the movie.
I would have to say not realize that their sound was on and just played a whole YouTube video. And I'm like, wow, my money.
I believe at the very least in single screen entertainment. Like,
that was shocking how light his voice was to be by
8'11".
Like, people are just so addicted to the phone. So people just do it like almost subconsciously, like without even thinking, just always get on their phone and stuff like that.
Okay, so you heard that one guy talk about a little kid playing a YouTube video during the entire movie. Well, that's supposedly what happened in this theater in Brazil where
we having brawls in AMC now? A city over there just had a brawl on a boat. We got brawls in AMC. What's going on here?
Brawl broke out in the movie theater. There was a kid playing a video out loud, and you can see that the neighbors did not enjoy an out loud disruption, not only on the phone, but also making noise. But we've lost this decorum when it comes to how to act in public. I don't think the pandemic helped. Being stuck at home, we really lost
this is incorrect
what it means
pricing.
to be kind to one's neighbor. And here's the thing, we are coming back to the movies in record numbers. You take a look at AMC, they had their best attendance day since 2019 on Saturday, the 22nd. That same day, the second highest food and beverage revenue day for the company in its 103.
Listen to the stats now, people.
Year history, Stuart.
$4.90.
So I think what we need to do is focus a little bit more on the popcorn, a little less on the pop culture, save the tweets, the videos, the whatever, for after. Can't we focus on a big screen for an hour and a half? Have we become that addicted to our phones that we can't even do that? I'll send it back to you, Stuart.
A very interesting rhetorical advance there from you. That was, don't we have it? No. Okay, Madison, thank you very much indeed.
Hey, Madison, I ain't gonna lie, baby. It's definitely gonna be a couple of you on that yacht. Madison is my type. All right, people, let's double tap down. We're going to make this a quick episode. Y'all know I get to talking list. I can talk for 74 hours. I'll call myself, oh, yeah, I'm going to make this a short video. Look back video, 35 minutes still. I'm glad y'all are enjoying it. But I actually tried to bring the video down and somehow it still gets the same length. But let's get it. We're going to succeed on this one. Double tapping in. AMC currently sitting at 509, or excuse me, closed at 509, currently sitting at 506. But did everybody notice two things? Pre-market, we bust up to 552. And I want y'all to understand, hold your heads on. We are close to something happening. I want you to see this. I posted about in the last video, the vulnerability. Guys, the pop-up in pre-market going into 552, we almost clipped at the 560 range to make that escalation up. And they had to take all of, if everybody goes, and we'll see if they have it listed on our Ortex, not Ortex, actually, Stocko Tracker. The shares are available, showing up there, but it usually shows the latest last 5 or 6 of them. But this morning, they took about 206,000 shares and used that to push the price back down because, again, she was about to splurge and send off already pre-market earnings. Smashed our earnings. Of course, we deal with the fraud. We get to the close, and what happens, guys? Literally, a massive just candle swings up to 530 right at close. But hold on. But you want me to believe that this thing ain't about to snatch out? Guys, it closed at 509 immediately. Bubbles up to 530 before being drilled back down to 493. What I'm trying to figure out is when they were catching it at 495 to even show that clip. That's ironic, isn't it? But again, after that, a rebound candle brings us back up, and we stale out around about 506. Guys, we've been seeing each morning. We were held above that 515 range, which I called, and it was bullish. I can tell y'all, anything above that 515 and climbing, you're making those moves up to what do we have marked out? Look. 537 coming up here with that next resistance at 554. We didn't get to tap that resistance because, again, you had false, fraudulent sell pressure come through. Understand that none of this was real sell pressure. Nobody sold the stock on as soon as it's rising up. Nevertheless, would anybody have been even ready to make that trade? But here we are already greening out. Let's double tap in. I want to show y'all the key notes of everything. Currently sitting at 1,000 shares available, 243% short interest. AMC also hits another all-time high, which we're going to call go against here in a second, or go over here in a second. Let me pull down. I just want to see if they can see. Short interest at 43% on the dark pool. Obviously, as we know, they're sending a mass majority of these shares to the dark pool. I don't care what they're bringing out as far as shortages. None of these numbers correlate at all at this point. Everything is fraudulent up. We know what the truth of the fact of the matter is here. Put it on through threshold list. AMC sitting up at 31 days now on the Thresh Hold Securities list. Can somebody give me a FaceTime of Gary Gensler? I just want to ask him to explain this to me. Can somebody explain this to me? I don't even think there's ever been a stock list set on the Thresh Hold Security list for this long. This is what's the word? Diabolical. This is just fraudulent to the max, guys. Like I said, you have all the proof in the pudding. So now you have cost of borrow rising, 31 days on Thresh Hold Security. What else do we have, Brandon? All-time high. Short interest hits 30.15. It was at 30. Was it 30? 30.1? No, I think it was 30.01 yesterday. Now we're sitting at 30.15, guys. All-time high for AMC shorters. Everybody's got to pay attention now. This is where I'm trying to show y'all things are bustling and buckling. Days to coverage slowly rising up, trickling up. Days coverage should be well past 10, 11. I'm trying to see that matchup, but like I said, everything tying in with the cost of borrow, shares available, threshold list, short interest, all tying in and rising is letting me know that even them using their stock loan substitution and using options is not even rolling well enough for them to obscure and hold this play down. Yes, can they hit it for 20 or 30 cents? Yes. But again, the amount of money they had to blow for that. They just added more compound stress on what they're doing anyways. They're going to have to let it go. They already knew with that earnings report coming through, which we're about to go over, that this would have sent this thing to the eclipse. So they had to come through and attack. Let's double check and see what they were talking about with earnings. Pulling on through. AMC Holdings, Inc. report second quarter 2023 results. What do we have here? Summary of second quarter 2023 results. Total revenue grew by 15.6% compared to quarter 2 2022 of 1.3, was it 1. Compared to quarter 2022 to 1.3, what is that? They got this written out weird. I'm assuming they said we're trying to say 1.3 million. Net income was 8.6 million compared to a net loss of compared to a net loss of 121.6 million in quarter 2. So we went from negative 121 million to a positive 8 million. Makes net income. So 8 million, it seems like a small amount. That is small, but coming from $121 million of loss to now being positive on net revenue, that is now coming up out of that point where you're starting to steam. Of course, there's plenty of room to go as far as being able to pay off these debts. Like I said, with allocation and the way this stock is running, those debts are not a thing that anyone's truly concerned about, which again is a spit in the face of AA, because the fact that we're talking about a bankruptcy was just absolute rogue intent from a CEO, as you come and see these numbers are coming out. But we are watching the news reports from this previously with Cinemark the day before yesterday, basically speaking, or was it Friday? I think it was either Friday or yesterday. Cinemark giving off their reports of how their numbers were. I told y'all there was no way for this correlate. Somebody tried to say it was the market cap. The market cap of AMC is larger. AMC shouldn't be able to swing this low and high this easily if Cinemark isn't. That doesn't even make sense. But I put it on through. Do you know how much money it should be taking to do that? Come on now. Let's see here. Diluted earnings per share was 0.0 cents compared to diluted loss per share of 0.12 in quarter 2 2022. So basically, we've slashed down 11 cents off of that diluted earnings per share. Banger. Adjusted. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce this. I gotta actually see what this is too. Improved by 75.8 million to 182.5 million compared to 106 million in quarter 2 2022. Let's go just type this in here. EBITDA. Just so everybody can have this here. We pick up everything we see. I'm trying to pick it up and learn. Let's hear. Acronym stands for earnings before interest, tax, depreciation, and amortization. Hey, listen, they doing a little bit too much. They're doing a little bit too much. All you had to do was say an earnings before interest and taxes. You're doing too much. You're doing too much. All right, putting it back to, so basically, just in simple form, this is the earnings before interest, taxes, and depreciation. Let's pull back through here. Oh, what was that? All right, so then now, knowing that what we've learned now, so earnings before interest and taxes improved by 75.8 million to 182 million as compared to last year, 106.7 million in quarter 2 2022. You see how that all pulls together? You see how we're picking? You see how we're just absorbing it? We're getting better as traders. We're learning. We're getting quicker. We're getting faster. We're getting stronger. I need it. I want it. I'm geeking for it. Pulling on through. Net cash used in operating activities improved by 63.2 million compared to quarter 2 2022's 13.4 million. Okay. Non-GAAP operations cash generated was 99.8 million and improved an improvement of 47.8 million as compared to quarter 2's 2022. Has anybody seen anything negative here yet? Beautiful. Me neither. What is AA talking about? Available liquidity as of June 30th, 2023 was 643.4 million, including a 208.1 million of undrawn capacity under the company's revolving credit facility. So we're sitting up close to getting what realistically on the better half of $1 billion in cash. What did AA scam itself say? A sizable cash position. Again, but we're at $4.90. I'm not going for it. I'm not going for it. You've got to make it make sense for me to sell. I'm not going for it. I'm sorry. Let's finish reading down through it. In announcing the quarterly results, Adam Aron, chairman of CEO AMC, said, while we still have much work ahead of us on this front, AMC's glide path to eventual recovery continued with significant pace in the second quarter 2022 to start what you see here, 2023, as our results set new records and represent AMC's strongest second quarter in 4 years. Following an impressive start to the where am I at? Impressive start to the year in the first quarter 2023, the second quarter yet again showed great progress. AMC saw more than 12% growth in attendance, a 15% growth in revenue, and a 71% increase in adjusted EBITDA, earnings before taxes and depreciation and compared to second quarter of 2022. Indeed, adjusted, don't play with me, EBITDA, I'm not going to keep saying this. Y'all not about to sit up here and try to make a mockery of me. You hear me? All right, coming back down. It was 182.5 million, the highest such quarterly figure since the fourth quarter of 2019. Aaron continued, our ongoing progress is obvious and ever so encouraging, combining AMC's commitment to innovation with a notable increase in both numbers and quality of movie titles. From our studio partners, movies, theaters are once again captivating audience and driving audiences back to the AMC theaters. AMC theaters across the globe welcome more than 66 million guests in the second quarter 2023, our highest quarterly attendance number since the fourth quarter of 2019. But $4.19. So, well, yeah, you know, all this makes sense. So the lowest AMC's been, the highest short interest, the longest duration on the Thresh Hold Security list. What else am I leaving off? A highest utilization, right? Okay. And the price is at $4.90. Okay. Let's see here. Aaron highlighted one area that has far exceeded pre-pandemic norms has been pre-patron revenue. AMC moviegoers are consistently seeking out the most immersive sight and sound experiences, especially important to AMC as we offer more premium large format screens than any other exhibitor, but $4.90. AMC's imaginative offering at our concession stands and dine-in theaters also helped us in the second quarter to generate a food and beverage revenue per patron of $7.36 globally. That means they're getting per patron, they're getting an average or above $7.36 globally, within a penny of our all-time high watermark. Considering the substantial operating margin of our food and beverage business, this is contributing meaningfully to our improving profitability. Guys, they smashed the pants out of earnings. How can they hold it? What are you going to hold it off of now? Hey, there's no conversion come for you right now, buddy. What are they going to hold it off right now? Smash through, guys. Let's double tap in on banger information, guys. Those y'all holding XRP and you have a wife, fear not. Wife changing money is on the way. I don't want you to have to be sitting on the sidelines over there on my yacht talking about you have a wife while we over there getting crazy. I'm telling you, my yacht is obviously, the main yacht is going to be a little bit crazy. G Street swinging, it's not going to be dudes on there. But I'm going to have a secondary yacht for the family over here. Don't worry. It will be thotted up as well. I don't know if the thot's going to look like me and what's the girl in the movie, in the interview's name, Megan. It's going to be a bunch of Megans on there. A couple Rihannas with smaller foreheads on my yacht. Going crazy. Don't look over here. It's going to be like a urinal. Y'all be on that boat. Don't look over here at the boat while I meet you. Hey, you might scar your eyes for life. I'm telling you, I'm going to Botcher's level, and XRP is going to be the funder of it. I'm already ready. Been calling all my exes. I might call them again today. Hey, I know I called yesterday, but I want to call again and just say, you can kiss something. You can kiss something real raw. All right, pushing on through. XRP is the welcomes in Ripple Labs Inc., baby. And of course, I know people are going to ask what ISTA was. Let me pull up ISTA. I had pulled up just because I want everybody to know what we're doing here. Get a little read up here. International Swaps and Derivatives Association. All right, guys. And let's see here. The ISTA is concerning with derivatives. So in order to gain a better understanding of what exactly is, let me see, do I have to click this, guys? I'm not really trying to do. Why are they doing this to me? They're gonna make me have to go through this. Let me just snap this in. I want y'all to get this information. All right. Got to know what you're talking about. We got to know what we're talking about. Will the actual site give us a breakdown of? Oh, yeah. You can't beat me even if you try. All right, let's get down to it. International Swaps and Derivatives Association is a private trade organization whose members mainly banks. Okay, might have went over your head. XRP, mainly banks transact in OTC derivatives market. The purpose of ISTA is to promote safe and efficient derivatives markets by developing and promoting the best practices, standards, and policy for the derivatives industry. It also provides education and training to its members and the public. ISTA's ultimate goal is to foster a transparent, fair, and stable financial system. Guys, with them bringing Ripple on as a partner, right, of ISTA, not only is Ripple going to be, again, we already know Ripple's main goal thing is that it's a transaction. That's what Ripple is. Ripple XRP is about the transaction process. Well, imagine the power move of being on the board of that, right? Bloated. I'm getting bloated. Guys, a mega move. Let's pull on down because you might have thought that was just it, didn't you? No. Ripple joins Goldman Sachs and London Stock Exchange in ISTA influence of the. Wait on. Oh, that's what I already pulled up. I actually had something. Hold on. Let me see if I can pull this up. There, I want to show y'all something else. Hopefully, I can find it. Oh God. I must have exited out of it. I had a little list of people who. There are a few more banks that picked up XRP. I'm gonna have to bring that back in the next video. I done totally lost it. Is it gonna be up on this one? No. Why? Don't worry, we're gonna have that in the next video, guys. But I think there's one or two more banks that have now brought on XRP or are talking deals with XRP, guys. XRP is partnered with ISTA now as far as being one of the overheads is one, like they said, their main client are banks, right? And their main goal is one, the process of transacting derivatives, and then also, like they said, fostering what they would call what they said, transparent markets. So again, not only did they pass that court case, but now XRP is in the process of moving into some of those government bodies. You're in the, I want to say the word in the pockets, right? But this is how you move with a company as far as if you about to take over. If you had a question of thinking if XRP was a game, guys, don't miss the boat. Hey, I was just about to say, hey, this guy said it best. The train is leaving the station. Oh, that's a good photo. The train is leaving the station, guys. Don't miss the boat. Don't miss your thoughts on your yacht. It's getting deadly close. And when I say deadly, I mean deadly to how debaucherous I'm about to be getting out here in the city of Birmingham. But it's getting very close to that point. Like I said, that separation, y'all saw that movement. We moved from 35, 40 cents to 84 cents, 87 cents in a matter of hours. Don't try to sit up here. The name of the game right now is to pick up, not financial advice, as many coins as you can. You're not going to be able to spend $50, $100 any better than this. I don't care what they say down the pipeline. This is the greatest generational wealth transfer underway. Pulling through, that's one last thing I want to speak over. God, I'm glad I thought about it. That's what I was thinking on. It wasn't XRP. Guys, looking at our markets, everybody can see it. The markets are red today. I want everybody to understand that this was a much needed little pullback. We didn't have massive divergence or massive fall off, but the entire market's red. Any of the people that's in that long term game with me holding those banger stocks, Tesla, Nvidia, Microsoft, XRP, but basically everything. S&P 500 is down, QQQs are down, SPY is down. This is a healthy pullback. This is not a major drop down. We dropped down all of 1%, or what is that? 90 basis points. We're holding steady. I'm loving us holding this key level. Like I said, I'm wanting to watch and see how they play this how the stocks play this 250 range. Getting more technical with Tesla, the specific number that I've drawn up is 247, but we're going to keep it 250 to keep it easy. Above that is highly bullish, but I like to see this test. These tests are a key indicator of getting ready for another leg up. The time is now to be dollar cost averaging into those. If you don't have a thing where you can buy fractional shares because you don't have the money to just specifically buy the $200, $300 shares, which we all understand money's tight, download Webull. Go click the link in the description. Make sure you use the promo code. Get us some free stocks, but that or I think Mumu does well, but I don't utilize Mumu. Not that I have anything against, but I just love Webull's charting as well. I feel like Webull has one of the best charting. It's very easily accessible and very easy to pick, especially coming in as a beginning learner. But dollar cost average is the name of the game. Don't try to spell it, because when it takes off, I'm gonna be right here sitting at you just like it was before. Hey, pull it on through. Put it on through. Come on, pull it off, Auto. All this, don't forget. Don't forget what was me. What is this? This is too far out. This is, wow. Just as a constant reminder of what we're doing here, people. In 2019, you could have got Tesla at $11 a share. But people believe that the market is just going to fall. Yeah, you're right. This will be the time that the stock market that's been alive since what? Let me see here. $17.90. Printing off returns, you're right. It's just going to magically not do what it's been doing for hundreds of years. Hey, guys, do what you want with this information. Do what you want with the knowledge. All I can do is bring these bangers. Like I said, there's no judgment here. The fact that you're in the markets, you get a salute from me, baby. Listen, I love y'all boys. Thanks for all the support. We're banging this thing off, guys. We're going to push to 1,000. For those of you watching, if you enjoy the content, hey, go click some more of those videos. But more importantly, make sure you subscribe and like, guys. We're trying to get that thing to that 1,000 mark, baby. Much love to y'all boys. I appreciate y'all more than y'all know. Y'all making a dream come true. The greatest generational wealth transfer is underway, and as everybody knows, listen, you're one trade away, right, from life-changing, wife-changing, family-changing money. It's one simple trade. One simple trade. Don't forget that. $5,000, $10,000 changes your year. And how you multiply and live on, push that, changes the next year, and the next year, and the next year. That's all we're doing here, guys. If that doesn't kick you out, if that doesn't turn you up, if that doesn't fire you up, I don't know what will. But I'm going to tell you one thing that will fire you up. When CNN and Fox 6 is recording me swinging in a G-string, causing a complete disturbance in the port of Miami, that's going to turn you up. But, guys, without further ado, y'all know what's next, don't you? Yes. I did intentionally leave the cue the wind effect out because, like I told y'all last time, you can never pin what I'm going to do. But what you are going to pin is this, right? Yes, sir!